Welcome to the stage of history. I am your illustrious host, Kevin Uncanny Anytime. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. How was your weekend? I hope your weekend was really, really good. Today is a special day. Today my son is going to graduate kindergarten, and man, talk about full circle. I can remember when I actually graduated kindergarten for the first time, and I made this paper hat and tassel for myself. I remember my mom dressed me up in a little suit and everything. It was really cool, man. But now we have the opportunity to pass that memory along, right? And create some new memories. Man, wow. Life is a beautiful thing, y'all. It's very, very interesting when you dive into the cycles of things, right? But today I wanted to definitely talk about something of that nature, which I guess can correlate to what I was just talking about as far as children go, right? Gifts from God. There's so many different gifts from God that we can receive, right? But there's one in particular that hit me not too long ago from someone that sent me a message. And I was like, wow, man, it's so interesting how someone can produce words and utilize their energy to energetically pass it to another individual, and it can affect them, right? So I got this message from a really cool guy. Really, really cool guy, man. Just gave me some really, really deep, encouraging words, man. Like, the things that I'm doing are great, and I'm really helping people and things like that. And man, it's like messages like that, especially in times of doubt, that can give you so much power, y'all. It's so interesting, especially when it's a very heartfelt message. It's a pretty incredible thing when you think about it, because what makes someone want to message you? And I don't know. I don't want to mention exactly who it is, because I'm not sure if they wanted me to let everybody know about this, but I just wanted to let this person know that you made me create a whole video of this, bro. So I really, truly, truly, truly appreciate you so much, because this had such a huge effect on me throughout the weekend. But I'm gonna read the message just so you guys can understand where I'm coming from. It's very interesting when you get messages like this, especially from people you don't really know. Like, you don't know them, but they may know you, because you put yourself out there. You speak a lot. You say a lot about what's going on in your life and stuff like that. And you never know who's listening, y'all. I'm telling you. You never know who's listening. And for some of you, this is a message for you to go out there and tell your story. Go out there and give it to them, man. You never know who is going to be listening, who you're going to help. You can't get caught up in numbers. You can't get caught up in money. You can't get caught up in these tangible things. You have to understand that you are affecting the world on an energetic level in the quantum field. When you project out this information, and we have this meeting place of the internet to be able to place all of our ideas and information, that is a powerful tool, y'all. So yeah, this is what literally made me come up with this, y'all. It was a few days ago, and he said, "I just want to say that I really, really love you as a being and a person. Everything you are shines so bright, Kev. Thanks for being yourself all the time, unapologetically. You are a huge blessing to this planet. My God, y'all. Like I have to give God the glory because that I'm so thankful that God sent that message through him. Man, that is deep, y'all. That makes me extremely emotional. And just reading that again, I should really frame that, just that one message, because just for me being able to affect one person to that level, that's that I'm done. Like, I don't really need any more, y'all. That right there tells me that I've done my job here. Really and truly, y'all, because you never know what your effect could produce in someone else, that could produce something of a grand nature, something that could change the entire world just because they heard you. It's not really, it doesn't really matter if you're the one who goes out there and creates this large blah blah blah. It's like, how are we really affecting each other, y'all? How are we really affecting each other? And I literally said, I said, messages like this are gifts from God, bro. I cannot thank you enough for this message. Love you, bro. Like, I was dead serious. I was dead serious. I couldn't believe it. It came completely out of the blue. And what's more interesting is the message was sent to me. I'm gonna just let y'all know how crazy sometimes this get, because I want you to know what I be looking at, what be happening to me, and the different things that I be doing. And for some reason my brain says, go in this direction, go in this direction, go in this direction. So it was sent at 12:13, and because the message was so powerful and so significant, I decided to look up the meaning of 1213, right? 1213. And here's what it says, y'all. I mean, I'm literally just going through this process and showing you guys what I do and how things go and why I end up thinking the things that I think, and why I conduct myself the way I conduct myself. Why I literally be like uncanny and everything, because sometimes, y'all, I see some crazy stuff and I'm like, am I the only one seeing this? This is crazy. This is crazy. So look, so I get that message. Something tells me, which I believe is God, directed me to look up what 1213 means. Here's what 1213 means right off of Google. When you start seeing the number 1213, it means that the angels are trying to tell you something about the value. That's crazy. That is crazy. The angels are trying to tell you something about the value of your life. What is that? What is that, y'all? It's the message from above that you are valuable. And that you are headed towards some better things in life, y'all. That's the first thing that pops up on Google, man. That's crazy. I can't, and I can't write that. I can't even create that in my mind. Y'all, do you understand that? That sequence of events is mathematical, y'all. The precision of deep impact on my soul, back to back like that. There's no way I could create something like that impactful to my own self. To my own self, y'all. That is God himself. 1000%. There's no doubt in my mind. How? Explain to me how. Please. Because, man, y'all, that's some powerful stuff, man. It hit me emotionally like, man, I hadn't felt in a long time, y'all. In a long time. So here's what I'm saying, okay? Because this man gave me fuel like nitro, okay? Straight nitro. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm never stopping this. I'm never stopping this, y'all. This is it. Mindset matters, y'all. This is the company. This is it. Like that, and then that behind that, and then some. I mean, I can't even go into how deep this goes, y'all. How I got the Instagram name with no special characters after it, no dots, no periods, no nothing. If I explain to you that situation, how that occurred, do you understand how wild that was? That was such a wild process. Okay? This guy somebody has it. I look it up. The name, first of all, the name comes to my mind days before, literally 2 or 3 at the max. I'm like, oh yeah, why? Why? Because it does. Because mindset matters more than anything else. I believe that with every fiber in my being. And now the way that I have the logo with mind offset over matters, so that you look at it and mind is over matter when you look at the words. It's perfect. All right, that was sent to me for a particular purpose, and I gotta carry it out. I gotta carry the load. Lord of the Rings out here, Frodo Baggins, Kev. Let's go. Okay? This is not a game. This is not a game. This is life. And when you see signs and things like that, you have to activate. Do not play games with yourself. All right? So anyway, back to the Instagram, man. The Mindset Matters, I look it up. It has 0 followers, 0 posts, 0 following, no picture. I go out on a limb. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna message this person. Who told me to do that? It could have been a dormant account for years. It could be just random, not used. Somebody thought of the name, did it, forgot about it, whatever the case may be. I decided from somehow, from somewhere, from something. I'm telling you, God was like, message dude, right now. I'm gonna give this to you. I message this person. They respond within an hour. Hey, yeah, I'll give it to you. Text me tomorrow at this number. My mind is blown. I'm like, somebody responded. I was just happy just off of that, y'all. I was just happy just off of that, okay? For me to, I'm so excited. I messaged him early in the morning the next day. It was Saturday. It was probably like 6 in the morning. I'm like, yo, it's me again. It's that dude that want this page. Message him on Instagram, hoping for a response. I'm like, dang, I hope they don't charge me. I don't know what's going on. Who knows? Plenty of people probably ask for this because the name to me is legendary. It's legendary. I'm like, this is it. Mike Jackson, y'all. This is it. Mindset matters. Who wouldn't want that name? That's the crafting of it. It just fits. All of a sudden, I get a message response. There's a few people, actually many people, that have asked me for this name before, but I wasn't ready to part with it. You responded to me, and I think you're the rightful person that's going to go ahead and make something of this. He gives me the username, gives me the password, and the password at the time was proud of you. I can't make this up, y'all. The Uncanny Chronicles is real. I'm a living movie. All right? Telling that story, if I showcase that in movie form, just that alone, I can create a story that looks ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's ridiculous to be real life. From what I just explained to y'all earlier in this message, to that, which was before that, right? To the Google, who's watching? Who's watching? That's what I'm saying. I'm here to help the world find its purpose. That is why that is the mission of this company. It is what God has commissioned me to do. And I will follow that path by any means necessary. Because those three things alone that occurred tell me what I'm supposed to do. It's been a long journey, y'all. I've been self-developing for over 5 years. And it's been an insatiable quest to better myself, to find out how I tick, to find out every little thing about me. That is why I believe this has happened. And God said, okay, you ready? Here's the key. And now I can only show you the door. And you must be the one to walk through it. And so now, creating these videos, I am walking through the door with the key that has been given to me. So I encourage you guys to do the best you can. Do not rush this process. Whenever you rush the process, you go through a lot of nonsense that you could avoid if you really just take your time and really dive into yourself. It's a whole universe to explore. It's gonna take a while. Don't rush it. Kind words. So what will you do with your kind words? Because they're gifts from God. Proud of you from the other person that said I'm a gift to this planet, to me looking it up on Google, and whoever wrote that article of the angel number 1213 and said that the angels are trying to tell you something about the value of your life. Yeah. It's all of us though, okay? It's all of us, man. But that to me, that to me makes me go uncanny, because I'm like, look, dog, there is no way you're gonna get messages like that and not go into a space where you feel like nobody's ever gone. You gotta give it everything you got. And that's what I plan to do. So that's what I'm on. I'm an observer. I never had to go through a bunch of nonsense. I just watch other people go through nonsense, and I'm like, yeah, that's not a good idea. That is not a good idea. Or I listen to stories where people go through nonsense, and I'm like, I probably wouldn't want to go that route, so I'm not going to do it. I just sit back and watch people. Watch what they do. Watch how they act. And then I decide to conduct myself accordingly based off of what I see, because I understand that we're all fundamentally the same. And if one thing doesn't work for one person in the manner that they conducted themselves in that time period, then it probably won't work for me either if I decide to go on that path or conduct myself in that manner. So I'm going to try something different. But here's what I want to encourage you guys to do, all right? I encourage you guys to continue to give out those gifts. Give out those gifts from God. When you feel the urge to say something kind, you think of somebody, send it. That's God telling you, hey, do this for me. You have no idea how impactful it could actually be. So I thank you guys very, 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 very much for listening to this. I totally, going into this, I didn't expect to get so emotional, but yeah, it's real action right here. Okay. It's totally real action going on, man. And only the chosen few who are meant to hear this will hear this, and they will act and understand that I have nothing to gain from telling y'all this. It's for you to understand that God and the angels are watching you. They want you to succeed. Do you understand that? They want you to succeed. They're rooting for you. You got a whole team waiting, ready. So know that. Know that. And you'll find out. You'll find out. Test it out. You'll find out. Go on the journey. Test God out by means of your faith. I'm telling you. Be like, all right, God, you watching me, man? Okay. I'm gonna be obedient to you. I'm gonna do what you're asking of me. I'm gonna really try and find out, first of all, what that even is. I'm gonna really try and find out what that is first, though. Because there's a lot of people saying what it is, but they may not know. They may not know what that is for you. Nobody really knows what that is for you. That's between you and God, man. That's between you and God. And when you ask him, hey, how you want me to do this? What you want me to do? He's going to show you. And everybody's going to have a different journey. But if you continually seek him, he will show you the miraculous. So again, I love you guys very, very, very much. That's the only reason why I'm relaying this information, because I want to help somebody. I really want to help somebody. I want them to feel that. I want them to see that, man. That's movie stuff, y'all. That's movie stuff, man. I watch movies all the time. That's a script. I'm like, yo, that is a cold script. If I would have saw that on a movie, I'd have been like, yo, that was a cold script. That was a cold script. For real. Whoever wrote that was on something. That was good. So, remember, y'all. Remember. All right, we always got to focus on the good, y'all. Focus on the good, okay? Mindset matters more than anything else. Anytime. Oh.